Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, students. This is Salareb, your accounting teacher. Today, we are going to discuss about the topic books of prime entry. What are books of prime entries? Guys, we had already discussed in our previous lectures that the business performs different activities which are called transactions. All these transactions have evidences which are called source documents. With the help of source documents, these transactions are recorded in books of prime entry. So today we are going to discuss about book of prime entry. What are book of prime entries? These are the first book in which the transactions are recorded through source documents. It means to say that the very first time the transactions are recorded in the books are called books of prime entry, and they are also known as books of original entry. The first book of prime entry is called sales day book. It is also known as sales journal. So whether you call it sales day book or sales journal, both are same. Now, in sales day book, we record all the credit sales. Credit sales means that when the business sell its product to the customer on credit, these are called credit sales, and these credit sales are recorded in sales day book with the help of sales invoice. Remember, with the help of the source document, sales invoice, credit sales are recorded in sales day book. The next is purchase day book. They are also known as purchase journal. In purchase journal, all the credit purchases are recorded. In purchase journal, all the credit purchases are recorded with the help of purchases invoice. It means whatever product we purchase on credit from our suppliers, all these transactions are recorded in purchase day book. The next is sales return day book. Sales return day book are also known as sales return journal. In sales return day book, we record all the sales returned or return inwards. It means to say all the faulty products which our customers have returned back to us are called sales return. And all these sales return are recorded in sales return journal or sales return day book. They are recorded with the help of credit note. If you remember, in our previous lecture, I discussed about debit note and credit note, and I informed you that debit note is basically a request from the customer. It has no value, and from this debit note, no recording takes place. However, the credit note is the acceptance of goods returned by the supplier. Now, when the supplier has accepted the goods returned, so now both the supplier and the customer can record in their respective books. Therefore, all the sales return are recorded in sales return journal with the help of credit note. The next is purchase return journal or purchase return day book. Guys, purchase return journal is used to record all the purchases returned or return outwards. All the purchases returned or return outwards. This is basically outwards here. So I'm writing it here again. Remember, all the purchase returns or return outwards are recorded in purchase return journal. These transactions are also recorded with the help of credit note. The next is cash book. Guys, cash book is a book of prime entry in which we record all the cash payments. However, cash book is used for different cash and checks payments and receipt. So let's discuss them individually. Cash book is used for cash payment. Whenever we pay cash to someone, we record this transaction in cash book with the help of receipts. The next is cash received. When we receive cash from someone, we record this transaction in cash book with the help of receipt. That means to say that whether we talk about cash payment or whether we talk about cash received, when we pay cash to someone or when we receive cash from someone, we record both these transactions in cash book with the help of receipts. In the same manner, when we receive checks, from someone, we record this transaction in cash book. These transactions are recorded with the help of checks. When we receive checks from someone, this is the source document that we have received this check, this amount from our customer or from whom the amount was receivable. And this transaction is recorded in cash book. The last but not least is payment by checks. When we pay somebody by check, this transaction is also recorded in cash book. However, we use check counterfoil as the source document here. Guys, these source documents have already been discussed in my previous lecture. So you may go and listen to that lecture. You'll be able to understand what these source documents are used for. So remember, in cash book, 4 different transactions take place: cash payments, cash receipts, check payments, and checks received. Then we have the next book of prime entry, which is petty cash book. Petty cash book is used to record the petty expenses or minor expenses. Remember, guys, there are certain types of expenses which are of low value. For example, bus fares of $10, refreshment used in office for maybe $50, taxi fare for $5 or $10. In the same manner, stationery purchase for $30 or $35. So these petty payments or these petty amounts are not paid by check. Therefore, these petty expenses are basically recorded in petty cash book. Remember, these payments are recorded with the help of vouchers. Then we have the last book of prime entry, which is general journal, and it is also known as the journal. General journal or the journal is used for three different transactions. Number one, correction of errors. Remember, in accounting, we can have different errors, or different errors can occur in transactions, in recording of those transactions. So to rectify those errors, we prepare general journal, or we prepare some transactions in general journal. The next is sale or purchases of non-current asset on credit. Guys, when we sell or purchase the non-current asset on credit, we use general journal. Please don't get confused. This sales, credit sales, is related to the product. this credit purchase is related to the product. However, when we talk about non-current assets are not recorded in sales journal or purchase journal. The sale and purchase of non-current asset on credit are used in general journal. Lastly, drawings of goods by the owner. As you already know, that drawings is basically the amount or goods which the owner takes for his personal use. Drawings of cash it means that the owner is taking cash from the business. In other words, the business is paying that cash to the owner. So the cash payment is done through cash book. So if the owner takes drawings, it is recorded in cash book because he's taking the drawings of cash. However, if the owner withdraws the product for his personal use, for his own use, these transactions are recorded in general journal. For example, if somebody has a business of mobile phone and he wants to take one of his mobile phones for his personal use, he will have to take drawings, and these transactions are recorded in general journal. So these are the books of prime entries in which all the transactions are recorded. I repeat, sales journal is used for credit sales with the help of sales invoice. Purchase journal is used for credit purchases with the help of purchase invoice. Sales return journal is used to record return inwards or sales return with the help of credit note. Purchase return journal is used to record the purchase return or return outward with the help of credit note. Cash payments and cash receipts are used or are recorded in the cash book with the help of receipts. Check payments and check receipts are also recorded in cash book. However, check received is recorded with the help of checks, whereas the payments of check is recorded with the help of check counterfoil. The petty expenses or the minor cash payments are recorded in petty cash book with the help of vouchers. Correction of errors, sale or purchase of non-current asset on credit, and drawings of goods by the owner are recorded in general journal or the journal. I hope this is clear to you. If you like my channel, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon so that in future you may be able to get my further videos. Thank you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.